Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We say ni hao from Chengdu, China. It's the 2026 SummerSlam TAT Invitational, and it's our final game here between the NIHON Tengu up against the TAOYUAN Leopards. Game number 8 of leg number 3. A team from Japan and a team from Chinese Taipei. Good evening, I'm Justin Alfonso. Alongside with me is Carlo Sacamos. Carlo, an exciting final match here. Both teams undefeated.
Yes, Justin, good evening. We hope we have saved the best for last for you, the viewers online and live in Chengdu, China. Again, these two teams are eager to continue to make a solid first impression here in the Asian tournament. Both teams coming off victories yesterday, NIHON Tengu and the TAOYUAN Leopards. So we'll see who can get their second straight victory while the other team will drop to 1-1. So exciting matchup to end this day 2 of our week-long tournament.
So far, our winners of day number 2, it was the Stadium Academy getting a dub over the Philippine Aces. In our second game, it was the Macau Black Knights winning 101-90 against the Sichuan Jincheng Whales. In our third game, it was the New Taipei Kings with a dominating double-digit win against the Shenzhen New Century Leopards. And now it's the NIHON Tengu of Japan up against the Taiwan Beer Leopards. Beer Leopards in their green, yellow, and white, while the NIHON Tengu squad in their white, pink, and navy blue. This is the 2026 SummerSlam TAT Invitational. Another 4-game game day for everybody watching here, all basketball fans all over Asia. From Taiwan to China to Japan to the Philippines. We are all here for one cause, and that is to watch Asian basketball as we are getting ready for tip-off here. Waiting for our officials to get this party started. Final game of a 4-game game day. We are about to be underway. It's game on between the NIHON Tengu squad because the TAOYUAN Leopards. Carlo, what's the keys to winning here for the guys with the basketball?
Again, they have to try to pick up from where they left off. The TAOYUAN Leopards coming off a win over the Sichuan Whales, while the NIHON Tengu coming off a victory over the Macau Black Knights. So again, both teams trying to sustain their winning streaks as they, again, this is a short tournament. 8 teams are divided into 2 groups, so the top teams will face the bottom teams in the crossover quarterfinals and the semifinals and so on. So again, this is a week-long tournament, action-packed throughout the week.
As a miss there from the NIHON Tengu squad, now it's with the TAOYUAN Leopards. They won their first game against the Sichuan Jincheng Whales by 8 points, 73-65 last night. And that guy that just missed that shot when Don Lewis had 22 points alongside 8 rebounds in that outing. It's now NIHON Tengu with another shot attempt there. That doesn't go. And it's going to go the other way. And a steal here for Sandal. The NIHON Tengu squad, won against the Macau Black Knights by 7 last night. So now both of these teams 1-0 in leg number 3. As it's the TAOYUAN Leopards with the basketball. Shin Kwan has it. Swings it over to the right side. Now it's with Lewis in the low post. Lewis bumps one more time, goes up with it, and scores with that one.
And Lewis continues to know how to use his body, just bumping his way inside and finishing with the short stab.
Mutsuki kicks it out to Jasmine. Now it's with Irie Roman. Roman drives. Roman kicks it out. A 3 for Doi Hikaru will be short. And here comes Shin Kwan. Shin Kwan puts it up and won't get that one to go. Another stop here for NIHON. And here comes Jasmine. Jasmine pulls up for a long 2. That won't go. And the rebound's going to go to the TAOYUAN Leopards. And they're going to slow things down here. TAOYUAN Leopards last night put up 73 points against the Sichuan Jincheng Whales. as the basketball still with Now it's with Petrovic. Petrovic doesn't get that one to go, and it's going the other way. A slow start here for both teams.
Again, Nihon Tengu still trying to feel each other out. Again, sizing up the defense of the TAOYUAN Leopards. So slow start for them, but the TAOYUAN Leopards already with 4 points here.
As the basketball here, Irie Roman swings to the right side. 4-0. Roman gives it up to Sando. Sando gives it up to Doi. Doi doesn't get that one to go. Another stop here for the Beer Leopards. Lu Han has it. Han drives right side, gives it up. Petrovic with the bump in the finish.
Again, better start for the TAOYUAN Leopards compared to the Nihon Tengu. They've been pounding the ball inside to the success of their big men.
Utsuki swings it over and it's stolen. Here comes the Beer Leopards. Boyan goes to Lewis, and Lewis will slam it in, and the NIHON Tengu squad will be forced to call a timeout.
The points in the paint has been the target here for the TAOYUAN Leopards, and able to grab this 8 unanswered points to start the game.
And that's going to be the first few minutes, and it's an 8-0 run for the TAOYUAN Leopards. And the timeout has been called. We'll be back here in Chengdu, China. It's a continuing coverage of the 2026 SummerSlam TAT Invitational. And right now, it's the TAOYUAN Leopards with an 8-0 run, Carlo.
Again, solid start for the TAOYUAN Beer Leopards. They've been pounding the ball inside, and the Nihon Tengu have yet to find an answer to those points in the paint.
8-0 is the tally, an 8-0 run to start this matchup for the Beer Leopards. And let's see if the guys from Japan can try to figure things out. It's with Irie Roman on the left side. Roman steps back for a 3, gets it to go.
And finally, if you need some scoring, you go to this man right here who scored 30 points in their last game.
Irie Roman, 29 minutes of play last night. Looking to get some more contributions here as they will force a turnover, and this could be the sign of a momentum switch here.
Again, nice couple of possessions for Nihon Tengu, and a good defensive stop right here, and a chance to inch closer to this gap.
8, the TAOYUAN Leopards. 3, the Nihon Tengu squad. As Doi Hikaru has it on the right side. He drives middle. Dumps it down, and almost a finish here for Gogo Addison Jesman.
Jesman trying to give the Leopards a dose of their own medicine as he tried to also work his way inside for that reverse layup, and he was able to draw the foul.
Gogo Jesman logged 20 minutes of gameplay last night. Logged 10 points, 4 rebounds, shooting 50% from the field and 57% inside the arc. So Gogo Jesman contributing well for Nihon. As Gogo Jesman's second free throw here for the young big man. And gets it to go. 8-4. As Petrovic will bring down the basketball. Petrovic pressured here. Now they give it up to Han. It's back down to Petrovic. Lewis back to Petrovic. Petrovic couldn't gain control, and it's a defensive stop for Nihon.
Finally, something going here on the defensive side. Nihon Tengu able to bother that big man connection for the Leopards.
Doi Hikaru will force his way through, but that won't go. And here comes the Beer Leopards, and what a finish for Zhuang Bo Yen.
Again, the offense continues to pour inside here, and the Leopards have had success.
A shot is up, and a shot is no good there for Jesman. And here comes the Leopards. Swing it over to Petrovic. Petrovic goes to Lewis. Lewis in the mid post. Lewis, left hand, a hook, in and out. Sandal with the rebound. Here comes Toy Hikaru. Hikaru surveying, lurking. Kicks it out to Jesman. Jesman launches from downtown. Almost gets it to go. The rebound is going to go to Lin Shenquan. Shenquan all the way, left hand layup. Won't go, but he's going to be shooting at the free throw line.
Again, strong drive to the hoop. Again, they've been continuing to find holes on that interior defense for the Nihon Tengu, and the Leopards continue to gain success.
At the line here is Mr. Kwan. Shin Kwan, sorry. For the Taiwan Beer Leopards, or the Daiwan Beer Leopards. The 24-year-old, 6'4" small forward. Plays in the Taiwanese Professional Basketball League. He was drafted in 2023, #1 overall. The T1 League draft. Also played for Chinese Taipei in the Asian Games and led them to a historic gold medal in the 3-on-3 basketball 2023 Hangzhou Asian Games. So a pretty good resume here for Mr. Shin Kwan. As here comes the Nihon Tengu squad, and once again it's Irie Roman with a triple.
Irie Roman starting to heat up here. His second three-pointer of the ball game. Poor defense from the Leopards that time.
It's in the mid-post now. Nice spin move, baseline. They swing it out for a triple. No go, and Irie Roman with the rebound. Roman attacks. Roman. Nash dribble, kicks out for a three. That won't go. Ball is loose. It's going to go over to the TAOYUAN Leopards. 11-7 is the tally of the score, more than halfway through the first quarter here. As this game is going by pretty quickly. Score is close. As the basketball here is with Zhao Chong. They give it up to Hang Zhan. Now it's on the left side. They launch a three-pointer, and that goes. It's a 14-7 lead now for TAOYUAN.
So the Leopards showing you that they can only not hit from the inside, but also from the outside. A nice three-pointer that time.
Basketball here is with Tally Jr. Kisses it off the glass and good. Nice basket here for Zoran Tally Jr. One of the leading scorers for the Nihon Tengu squad last night. Wild pass goes left side, and it's a corner triple butter. The TAOYUAN Beer Leopards off to a fiery start here this evening.
Good ball movement for the Leopards that time. Initially open from the left side, left wing, and an extra pass to the corner for the three.
Roman rejects the screen. Roman, nice dump down three to the slam dunk for Ross Davis.
Nice find from Irie Roman for that shovel pass and leading to that easy throw down for his big man.
And the TAOYUAN Leopards forced to call a timeout here is the Nihon Tengu of Japan starting to wake up here in Chengdu, China. We are back here in Chengdu, China for the 2026 SummerSlam, the Asian Tournament Invitational. As the ball is on the left side, a three-pointer is up for Zhao Cheng. That won't go. Rebound's going to go to Ross Davis. Here comes Zoran Talley Jr. Talley kicks it out. Ball is loose. NIHON will regain it. Finch on the right side. Finch drives. Finch goes all the way. Finch throws it up, and Finch will get it to go.
Again, Finch showing you he can score in traffic that time. He had the highlight reel yesterday showing you white men can jump.
Australian men can definitely jump. As Cody Finch made me say his full government name when he put that poster down here in Chengdu, China. Cody James Finch. Finch last night had a pretty good contribution for the NIHON Tengu, as he had 24 minutes of action, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, filling up the stat sheet alongside 2 steals. As the Beer Leopards with the basketball. They swing it to the right side. Basketball is with Shin Kwan. Shin Kwan throws it up, and Shin Kwan puts it in.
Again, the perimeter inside scoring here for the Leopards, continuing to work to their favor.
Basketball here is with Finch. She launches straight away and gets it to go.
Back-to-back hits, 5 straight points, or make that 6 straight points for Cody Finch to continue the run here for the Tengu.
Shot is up and no good for the Beer Leopards. Here comes Zoran Talley Jr. A three-pointer will get them the lead. For the lead here, Roman. That won't go. The rebound is going to be hauled in by Jun. Jun swings it to the left side. Jun gets it back. Now swings it over to Shin Kwan. Shin Kwan pulls up for 3. And that's going to be flopping there. And here comes Roman. Roman lobs it up to Talley. And they swing it back to Irie Roman, but that's going to go out of bounds. It's going back to the TAOYUAN Leopards.
Wasted chance there for Nihon Tengu. Irie Roman had the 3-on-2 break that time, but they couldn't convert inside, so a turnover for them.
67 seconds left. Make that 74 seconds left in the first quarter, as the time was adjusted by our officials table. 1:14. 19-17, a 2-point lead for the TAOYUAN Beer Leopards. Oh, and that should be an inbounds violation there.
If they're strict.
They're going to let that one go. As basketball here is with Zhao Cheng. Zhao Cheng pulls up for 3, in and out. Ball is tipped around. It's Finch with the rebound. He will lose it. Bodies on the floor, balls on the floor. And there's going to be a recovery and a sorry miss. 2 sorry misses for the Beer Leopards, and we have a whistle. And it's going to go back the other way.
Nihon Tengu relieved during that play as they were they gave up 2 open opportunities, but the Leopards unable to convert either of them.
19-17 is the tally. Less than a minute left to go. 14 seconds on the shot clock here for the TAOYUAN Leopards. TAOYUAN Leopards, sorry. As we got Wendell Lewis coming back into the game. We have a long buzzer here in the venue. And it's gonna stay with the TAOYUAN Leopards. Inbounding is Lin Shin Kwan. There's going to be a foul here. A lot of stoppages here in the final minute of this first quarter. And here we go. Try this again. And a nice pass to Wendell Lewis for an easy slam.
Nice baseline out of bounds play that time, freeing up Lewis for that easy rim rattler.
Finch almost loses it to Huang Jun. And it's going to stay with NIHON. Irie Roman has it, right side of the basketball court, uses a screen of Talley Jr. Roman, a couple of moves, swings it out. There's no call there. Tally, oh no, Ross Davis will get it. Ross Davis goes up, and Ross Davis will clean it up.
Davis not giving up on the play, grabbing his own miss, and just rising for that short stab.
Joyo gives it up. Jana looking for Lewis in the low post. John will give it up now to Lewis. Lewis spins baseline. Lewis puts it up, and Lewis with an N1 opportunity.
That looked like a late entry pass, but again, Lewis was quick to make a turnaround and hit that floater and one opportunity.
Wendell Lewis logged 29 minutes of play. Did not play for 33 seconds, or 10 minutes and 33 seconds was his only break last night. Then he logged on 22 points alongside 8 rebounds, shooting 83% from the field. As Tally Jr. goes inside, rejected by Lewis. He puts it up. That won't go, and a phenomenal end here for the TAOYUAN Leopards.
Yes, Taiwan Beer Leopards able to pound the ball inside, and that has allowed them to gain this early cushion heading into the second quarter.
24-19, the guys in green, yellow, and white up by 5 points. We'll be back here in Chengdu, China. Welcome back, everybody, to the 2026 SummerSlam TAT Invitational here in Chengdu, China. It's day number 2, and it's another 4-game game day. This is the 4th one between the NIHON Tengu and the TAOYUAN Leopards, and right now it's the Leopards with a continuing lead, making that 26-19. A 7-point lead now for the guys in, sorry, that's the NIHON Tengu scoring, and they're going to bring down the lead to 3. And here comes Ross Davis. Pushing it right ahead. Ball is loose. And the Leopards with the steal. And what a first quarter for both squads. They're keeping it close here.
Again, the Leopards executing better offensively, but the NIHON Tengu were able to recover late in that quarter.
24-21 is the tally. TAOYUAN Leopards 24, the NIHON Tengu 21. And it's the Leopards with the possession side out here. As basketball is in the low post. Leopards trying to pound it inside, and they are able to. And Lin Shed Kwan with a finish.
Kwan taking advantage of that mismatch and just continuing to pound his way inside for that turnaround.
Yuto Gives it up to Sando. Finch right side 3. Off the side iron. Finch still has it. Swings it over. Now it's back with Yuto. Yuto drives. Gives it up to Takahashi for 3. That won't go. And the rebound's going to go to the Leopards. Lewis has it. And Lewis crosses the timeline. They're up by 5. Basketball now is with Sheen Kwan. Sheen Kwan gives it up to Perovic. Nice sweeping dribble by Zhao Chang. Off the glass is good.
Nice basic pick and roll play that time, using that screen and just one dribble pull up for that jumper.
Nakashiki gives it up, gets it stolen, and here comes the Beer Leopards. And a nice finish won't go. Ball is tipped around, and look at Perovic with a finish.
3-on-2 break for the green shirts, and luckily they had the second chance opportunity, and Perovic with the cleanup.
Up to a 9-point lead now for the Taoyuan Beer Leopards. Ross Davis, can he answer? That's off to the left. And the ball is taken back by the guys in white. Sando won't get that one to go. Another offensive board here. Finch, can he answer with a 3? Yes, sir.
Also, second chance opportunity for NIHON Tengu, and Cody Finch was wide open. That's all night for him.
Basketball here is with Sheen Kwan once again. He drives, he attacks, he will draw that foul. And he's going to go to the free throw line for Taoyuan Leopards. Kwan last night logged 19 minutes of action. Shot 50% from the field. 9 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. So pretty much filled the stats for the Taoyuan Leopards. As he's at the line now for the green, yellow, and white. 24-year-old, 6'4". Like we said, was the #1 overall pick in the T1 2023 draft. He also helped the Leopards in the T1 League claim the 2024 T1 League Championship. So this Taoyuan squad also has championship caliber with them.
Yeah, again, like the New Taipei Kings, again, they're building a tradition, winning tradition early on in their young history. So again, the future is bright for this young squad.
So it looks like here that the two teams so far in the first 2 days showing us impressive basketball are the guys from Taiwan.
Yeah, and the guys that are newcomers here, again, but already with a rich tradition in their mother league. So again, they're trying to spill that over to the Asian tournament.
As the Taoyuan Leopards up by 7 points against these guys right here. The NIHON Tengus squad. As Cody James Finch at the line here for Japanese guest team here in the Asian tournament. He is an Australian professional basketball player, standing at 6'3". Played in the NBL East 1. He had a 48-point explosion playing for the Parramatta Wildcats in the UBL. He had 48 points, 16 rebounds, 17 out of 28, and 8 3-pointers in that game. I mean, what a stat line for Cody James Finch. So let's see if some of that can spill over into this game. As basketball now is with Wendell Lewis. Lewis, right-hand hook. That goes for Wendell Lewis.
Lewis basic post up that time, and nice turnaround over the shorter defender for that floater.
Basketball now is with Finch. Finch launches a 3. That's short. And the rebound will go to AUG. They're going to go the other way here, the Beer Leopards. Basketball now, still on the left side. They attack here. Bowen loses the ball. Cody James Finch here on the fast break. He goes all the way. He dumps it down to Sando. Sando goes up, and there's going to be a foul.
Good play for the NIHON Tengu. Finch with a late pass, and that allowed his teammate to go deep down low and draw the foul.
Sigurd Sando at the line here. Norwegian British 6'7" forward. Last played in the European North Basketball League after a stellar campaign in Norway. Had his career best January 18, 2026, where he scored 27 points, 9 rebounds, 10 out of 13. And he also plays in a Japanese 3-on-3 circuit, and most likely why he plays for a Japanese pro club. As the ball is loose, Sandal will get it back. Sandal will go inside. And he won't have any control of that one. And here comes Bowen. They kick it out for a three. Yo buries it from the corner.
Leopards had numbers in that possession, and they saw the open man from the right corner for the open three.
Cody James Finch, couple of moves here. They're going to try to answer it. Or already down by 10. Sandal goes inside. There's going to be a foul. And just like that, it's a 10-point lead for the Beer Leopards, Carlo.
Again, the Taiwan Beer Leopards, knowing when they can score. So if you need some scoring, they can certainly provide that. So it's up to the Tengu to match that offensive intensity by the Leopards.
There's Doi Hikaru. Get it inside to Irie Roman. Hikaru launches from downtown, in and out. Ross Davis goes up, and Ross Davis with a finish.
Davis not giving up on the play once again, and good offensive rebound for that. Put back inside.
Basketball here. It's with Boyen. You go inside to Lewis. He throws it up, blocked there by Davis, and here comes Zoran Talley Jr. Talley Jr. gives it up. Sandal goes up, and Sandal with the finish.
4-on-3 break for NIHON Tengu, and Sandal just nice catch down low for that easy short stab.
Wang Zhou has it on the right side. Gives it up to Lewis. Lewis will lose it, and it's going to stay with the TAOYUAN Leopards. Ross Davis having an impressive defensive performance right now for the NIHON Tengus squad. Last night, 4 rebounds, 7 points, 60% from the field in only 11 minutes of action. So a pretty efficient game there for Ross Davis. And right now, he's contributing well on the defensive end.
Again, looks like a stat sheet stuffer here for the NIHON Tengu. But again, they need plenty more offense from where that came from.
And there's going to be a review on the floor here, as our officials will see what exactly happened in that last deflection. Right now, it's the TAOYUAN Leopards up by 6, 36-30 against the NIHON Tengus squad. This team, this TAOYUAN Leopards squad, was founded in 2021. They play in the Taiwan Professional Basketball League, the TPBL. They won their first championship in 2024, like we said, under Coach Charles E. Dubois. And famous alumni. They previously signed before NBA superstars Dwight Howard, who is the founder of the Asian tournament, and also DeMarcus Cousins as their former marquee import players. So this team right here, the TAOYUAN Beer Leopards, are a squad that wants to build championship DNA.
And they can afford to pay players, to get players that have NBA caliber experience.
Their most recent import is Cheek Diallo.
Oh, Cheek Diallo, yeah. He's
an
an
NBA player.
Yeah.
So this squad has some pretty good roster upgrade players. And right now, they're here playing in the Asian tournament. A 3 is up, and a 3 is good for Zhuang Baoyan.
Good sideline out of bounds play that time to free up the shooter for the open 3.
Sandal drives, gives it up. Zoran Talley Jr. fades away and buries it.
Nice move for Zoran Talley Jr. Just working his way inside and just continuing to pack the paint points.
Basketball now is on the left side. Boyen swings it over to AUG. Now it's a 3, and it is good for Wang Zhou.
And the NIHON Tengu can't keep trading twos with just 3-pointers, so they have to play better defense to inch closer.
Once again, it's a double-digit lead for the TAOYUAN Leopards. And just like that, when things get going, they definitely get going. And we are back here for the 2026 SummerSlam, the Asian Tournament Invitational. It's the NIHON Tengu down by 10. Swing it over to Doi. Doi sidestep 3. That won't go. And a good stop here for TAOYUAN.
So the Beer Leopards continue to do it on both ends of the floor, maintaining this double-digit lead.
A 3 is up off the front iron here, and it's going to go out of bounds. What's the key here for NIHON to try and close the gap before this half ends?
I think they have to clog the lanes better defensively. Again, the Leopards have been dominating the paint, so if the Tengu can figure that out, then maybe they have a better shot of inching closer here.
Tally Jr. won't get that one to go. And it's going to go the other way. The Leopards waiting for everybody to get back on the offensive end. Basketball right now, Bowen. They swing it over. Shi Kwan 3. No good. And the rebound's going to be hauled in by Doi Hikaru. And it's stolen once again. Lewis attacks. Lewis goes all the way, and Lewis will finish.
Lewis showing you he can put the ball down on the floor as a big man. A nice finish with the right hand.
Roman goes all the way, gets it bumped, goes up, still won't go. And here comes the Leopards. They're going the other way. They pitch it ahead. An outside shot is up and in and out. And look at the rebound here by AUG. Wendell Lewis has it, top of the key. Swings it over to AUG. Now it's with Bowen. Bowen puts it up, rejected. He puts it up with his left hand off the glass, won't go. Davis with the rebound. Ross swings it over. Hikaru gets it to go.
Hikaru rhythm 3-pointer that time. Nice catch and shoot. And find himself open for that 3.
It's back down to a 9-point lead for TAOYUAN. As it's the score, 44-35. Ball with Bowen. Bowen gives it up on the right side. AUG, DHO to Shin Kwan, and Shin Kwan will draw that foul.
Nice horn set that time, developing into that strong side play on the right side. A nice strong drive for that layup.
As Shin Kwan led to the free throw line here. Shin Kwan, also a fixture on the senior Chinese Taipei national team. As in the FIBA Asia qualifiers, played 3 games for Chinese Taipei, averaged 12 points, a rebound, and averaging 19 minutes in the Asia Cup qualifiers. So Shin Kwan is a pretty international experienced player.
If you're playing for the national team of Taiwan, then certainly you're one of the best players in that country.
And lately, Chinese Taipei have been making a lot of headway in Asia. starting to shock some of the well-known teams in Asia in the FIBA qualifiers.
Yeah, I think they're following the lead of their NBA veteran, Jeremy Lin, and his brother Joseph Lin has also been making his mark internationally. So with them leading the way, the young Taiwanese players are now uh, stepping up.
Finch fires away from NBA range, and that won't go. And it's still an 11-point lead for the TAOYUAN Leopards. Basketball, he's on top left side. Owen gives it up to Shin Kwan. Shin Kwan attacks. Shin Kwan goes up. Shin Kwan will draw the foul, and once again, he's going to the free throw line.
Again, the Leopards have been having success on the right side of the floor, and another strong drive on that side to draw the foul.
Lin Shin Kwan at the line, as he has been showing a pretty good performance here for the TAOYUAN Leopards. So I'm going to be excited here if both of the Taiwanese teams will meet up somewhere deep in the playoffs, or maybe just even in the cross-quarter finals or quarterfinals.
Yeah, they're in each side of the group, so the only chance that they can meet is either in the quarterfinals or beyond. So we'll see if that Taiwanese matchup will happen.
48-35, a 13-point lead. The TAOYUAN Leopards. As Zoran Talley Jr. has it. He attacks, he spins, he fades off the front iron. And here comes the Beer Leopards. They're going the other way. Lin Shin Kwan. Shin Kwan swings it over. Zhao Chung now. EHO. Nice cross pass. Nice dump down pass there, but they won't finish. Shin Kwan has it. They swing it one more. Great ball movement from TAOYUAN. And a three is up. And that's going to be short from Lohan
Good ball movement for the Leopards, but again, the Tengu were able to heave a sigh of relief after not letting a basket go in.
48-35 is the score. Irie Roman has it. Roman, double crossover, pulls up from three. That won't go. Cody Finch hustles. Talley Jr. gets it. Ball is loose, and ball's going to stay with Nihon.
Good effort for Nihon Tengu to keep the ball alive, and they get rewarded with the next possession here.
Cody James Finch will inbound here as a substitution for Nihon Tengu. Yahata Carl Toma will come into the game. Finch has it. Corner, drives baseline. Finch gives it up. Finch gets it back. Finch pulls up. Finch won't get it to go. And another stop here for the Beer Leopards. And now it's with Lin Shin Kwan. Shin Kwan has it, right side. 9 seconds. Shin Kwan attacks. Shin Kwan, left hand layup. He will draw the foul and shoot 2 free throws.
Great way to reject that screen, and that was able to fake off his defender to get him free for that right side drive.
48-35, 20 seconds left to go in the first half. And it's a 13-point lead for the TAOYUAN Beer Leopards. And a Chinese Taipei national team member at the free throw line here for the Leopards. Showing us an impressive outing so far, and buries that free throw. And just like that, we're seeing more contender-like qualities from the last 2 games. First, it was the new Taipei Kings. Now, it's the TAOYUAN Leopards.
Again, it's nice to see the newcomers making a strong statement early on in their debut conference. So it's the Taiwanese teams showing you that they belong in the Asian tournament.
As Irie Roman will get it. They're down by 15. They're going to wait for the last shot here. Roman will cross the timeline. 10 seconds left in the first half. Irie between the legs, crossover. Still has it. Roman hesitates, puts up a teardrop, and that's not gonna go. And a stop here for TAOYUAN Leopards.
Again, that sums up the first half for the Taoyuan Leopards, making stops on the defensive end and getting easy baskets and points in the paint on the other to grab this 15-point lead.
And that's gonna be it for this first half. It's the TAOYUAN Beer Leopards with a 15-point lead over the NIHON Tengu. We'll be back here with 2 more quarters in this final match here at the 2026 SummerSlam TAT Invitational live in Chengdu, China. And we are back, folks, here in Chengdu, China. 50-37 is the score, and NIHON Tengu trying to come back into this matchup. Good evening, everyone. I'm Justin Alfonso alongside Carlos Acabos. We're going to be covering the final 2 quarters with you here tonight. And how did the TAOYUAN Leopards here get this 13-point lead after that first half? Make it only a 10-point lead now. But what happened in that first half, Carlo?
Yeah, the Leopards had a 13-8 edge in 2-point field goals against the NIHON Tengu. So that shows you how the Leopards have been pounding the ball inside. So a 5 field goal advantage inside the points in the paint. So they continue to dump the ball down low like what's happening here.
And Lewis gets his way inside, brings the lead back up to 12. As here comes NIHON. Basketball here. Rory won't get that one to go. Roman, sorry. And it will go out of bounds. It's going to stay with NIHON Tengu.
Davis tried to go for that offensive rebound. And the last touch by a green shirt. So another fresh shot clock here for the white shirts.
Basketball here. It's back with NIHON Tengu. Basketball on the left side. Oh my goodness! They won't get that move to go. And it's going to be a finish for Lin Shenquan.
So defense into offense. 3-on-2 break resulting here for the Leopards, and they were quick to pounce once again.
Basketball here. It's with Doi Hikaru. Now it's on the left side. They launch a 3-pointer. That's off the front iron. Here comes the TAOYUAN Leopards. Basketball is with Lin Shenquan. Back with Lewis in the low post. Lewis facing up, swings it over. That shot won't go for Perovic. And here comes NIHON. They're speeding ahead. Ball is tipped. Sandal with the recovery and Sandal with the finish.
A good offensive move that time for the Tengu. And Sandal trying to make his presence felt that time.
Back down to a 12-point deficit. The TAOYUAN Leopards up by 12. Perovic has it. Perovic trying to go to his big man Lewis. 2 points in this quarter for Lewis already. Perovic cuts, gets it up, won't get it to go, and the rebound's gonna go to Doi Hikaru. Hikaru pulls up for a 3, that's short. Rebound's gonna go to Mutsuki. They swing it over to Roman, and he won't get that one to go.
Roman misfiring early on in this 3rd quarter, so we'll see if we can finally get this rhythm going later.
Basketball here is with the Leopards, and it's gonna go the other way. An offensive foul is gonna be called on Wendell Lewis.
Looks like Lewis was moving on that screen, so automatic offensive foul for him.
Kujima Mutsuki will draw that foul. His team only down by 12 here, and a timeout will be called by the TAOYUAN Leopards. We'll be back after this quick break. We are back here in Chengdu, China. As NIHON trying to mount a comeback. And there's going to be a foul. And Irie Roman will make his way to the free throw line.
And that's a good thing for the Tengu right here. If they can make some baskets, then they try to get this on the foul line. But no, there's no free throws here. Baseline inbounds here for the white shirts.
The basketball is with NIHON. Irie Roman has it. Roman, a couple of moves. Throws up a wild pass there, and it's going to go the other way. Here comes Sheen Kwan. Sheen Kwan gets it to Lewis, and Lewis with the finish.
Again, nice fast break opportunity for the green shirts. A nice look away pass to Lewis for that easy short stab.
They swing it over to Sando. A shot is up by Jesmin. That won't go. And here comes Sheen Kwan with the basketball. He gives it up to the front court. A nice drive and attack there for Han but he's going to be going to the free throw line. Luhan Air wearing 72 for the TAOYUAN Leopards. As he makes that free throw, 57-42. Last night logged 23 minutes, tallying 8 points. Had 7 turnovers last night. And let's see if he can take care of the basketball better here in this matchup, as Irie Roman will drive, throw it up to Sando, but Sando will miss that one. And here comes Sheena. Will fall down to the floor. Sheen Kwan.
Sorry, miss for the Tengu in the other possession. That was a nice intention for that lob pass, but just couldn't convert.
A 16-point lead for the TAOYUAN Leopards, 58-42. As I'm sure the TAOYUAN Leopards trying to ice this game early. And the NIHON Tengu of Japan trying to stick around here. This inbound will go to Bowen. Bowen gives it to Han. Nice right hand scoop will go.
Nice sideline out of bounds play that time. A nice drawn out play leading to that drive from the right side.
Utsuki throws it up, won't get that one to go. Perovic with the rebound. Here comes Han once again. Swings it over to Zhao Chung. Sidestep three-pointer, won't go. And the rebound's gonna go to Davis, and here comes Mutsuki. Mutsuki gives it up to Roman, left side three, still won't go. Sandal with the rebound. Mutsuki fires a three of his own and gets it to go.
So if Irie Roman is misfiring, good thing his teammate was there to pick up the mess.
15-point lead right now for TAOYUAN. Perovic on the right side, looking for a DHO. Now it's back with Han. Han gives it over to the left side corner. Han launches from the left side. That doesn't go, and it's going to go back to NIHON, and NIHON with a stop.
Again, a rare good stop here for the NIHON Tengu, trying to force them to a tough shot from the outside, and they were able to force that stop.
A 15-point lead. The TAOYUAN Leopards, 60-45. This is the final game of our 4-game game day here in day number 2 of the 2026 SummerSlam TNT TAT Invitational. As that won't go, and Ross Davis with the follow-up.
Good to stay in the play for Ross Davis, and nice putback for 2.
Basketball here was with Han. Han swings it over to the right side. Basketball here with Joyo. Couple of moves here for Bowen, and Bowen with the finish. Here comes Irie Roman. Roman trying to make things happen for his squad. Swings it over to Davis. Davis launches straight away. That won't go. Here comes Han. Swings it over to Lewis. Lewis in the low post against Davis. Lewis spins baseline. Lewis kicks it out to Han. Han attacks. Han puts it up. won't get that one to go. And Lewis with a nice finish down low won't go as well. And here comes NIHON. There's gonna be a whistle. It looks like there might be a technical foul here on Lewis.
Maybe a resentment to a call. I heard that shouting from that previous play. I think he was complaining about the non-call.
And there is a technical foul called on Wendell Lewis. It's going to be Irie Roman shooting free throws here.
Lewis had an easy attempt from the previous play, but he couldn't get that one to go. So maybe some frustration for him to complain about that non-call.
And shooting the free throws here for the NIHON Tengu is Irie Roman, the 25-year-old Japanese-American, born in San Diego, California. Played in the Japanese B3 League, logging seasons with Yamaguchi Patriots in the 2022-2023 season. And also the Tokushima Gambaru squad in the 2023 and 2024 seasons. So played his high school basketball at Escondido High School in California. And went on to play overseas. So out of high school, went straight overseas is Irie Roman.
That used to be the thing in the NBA in the early 2000s. NBA or high school stars going straight to the NBA and not just skipping the college level.
Just like the late great Kobe Bryant, also Kevin Garnett.
The Pioneers.
The Pioneers. Also the founder of the Asian tournament came out of high school, Dwight Howard.
One of the last players to come out of high school straight to the NBA.
So Irie Roman is in good company. Being with those names. As at the line is Ross Davis for the NIHON Tengus squad. As he misses that free throw.
What's your take? What's your take on those high school players? Do you think that it benefits them to go straight to the pros, or you would want at least 1 year of college playing year before going pro?
I think it depends on the circumstance. If they really have that special talent, I think they should go and maximize their youth and really develop early. Because you can always go back to school, you could always find work somewhere else, but your body will never always be as young as a 17, 18-year-old developing into a young pro. So if you have the special talent, go pro as early as you can. Go play the best competition as early as you can. How about you?
Yeah, that's a great point you're making. I think if for an education standpoint, that's a good thing you said, that you can go to school anytime. You can finish school anytime, like what the players are doing now. When they finish playing, that's when they go back to school. So again, education is you can again finish school anytime. So there's no time limit when you can learn and finish your degree.
And we see a lot of NBA players during their off season chase and finish their degrees when they're in the NBA.
Yeah.
So if your son or cousin or whoever it may be, if they have the special talent to go pro and an opportunity to do so at a young age, why not? Luka Doncic turned pro at 16. Ricky Rubio turned pro at like 14 years old. So there's a lot of circumstances out in the world for you to go pro early, as the score here is 64-49. And NIHON Tengu squad here still trying to mount a comeback, but it's going to be an easy two. But look at Takahashi Ko try to fly in and block that shot.
He was thinking he was a big man who can go for that chase down block.
And the fact that he was able to touch glass at 5'6", pretty impressive vertical leap there. And a turnover caused by Cody James Finch there. The ball will go back to the Taoyuan Leopards. Taoyuan Leopards, sorry. 66-49, a 13 or 17-point lead right now for the Beer Leopards. Basketball on the right side. They swing it over to Zhao Chung. Zhao Chung goes up and is rejected. And here comes Cody James Finch. Gives it up to the left side. Now it's with Ross Davis. Davis attacks. Davis puts it up. Won't get that one to go. Here comes Bo Wen. Bo Wen will wait for his teammates. He swings it over. They kick it out for a three on the right side. That will rattle out. Good ball movement coming from the Beer Leopards there. Cody James Finch, top of the key. Swings it over to the right side. Ross Davis open for a triple. Strong. And here comes the Beer Leopards once again, and they continue to get stops here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's what you want to happen when you're the Leopards here. If your offense is not going great, just stick to your solid defense to preserve this lead.
And that will be a foul on the NIHON Tengu team as Lyle Wenkai will go to the free throw line here for the Leopards. Wenkai only logged less than 10 minutes last night, 9 minutes and 56 seconds to be exact. Had one field goal and logged 2 points alongside 2 rebounds for the Taoyuan Leopards, and he gets that one to go. And right now, the NIHON Tengu squad trying to still figure things out. Good thing they still have one more quarter to go.
Again, they're staring at a huge deficit here, but still a full quarter to try to overhaul this deficit. But again, they have to take it one possession at a time and start with good defense.
Let's see if they could get a couple of stops and get a couple of baskets here. It's basketball now. It's back with the Tengu squad. Oh, a nice feed down low, and that's going to be a good finish for Kato Riku.
Nice vision from the point guard and nice cut by his teammate to the basket for that right-hand finish.
Basketball now is back with the Leopards. Nice drive there. And there's going to be a foul once again. If there's one thing I've noticed about the Taoyuan Leopards, they know how to get to the free throw line. Especially this guy right here, Lin Shin Kwan. He has been getting to the free throw line a lot. And I think there's a timeout that has been called by the NIHON Tengu, so we'll be back with the rest of the minute and 21 seconds of this third quarter. It's the continuing coverage of the Asian tournament here in Chengdu, China. Day number 2 of leg number 3. As our 4-game game day is beginning to wind down here to our last matchup. It's the NIHON Tengu of Japan, the TAOYUAN Beer Leopards of Chinese Taipei. 68-51, a 17-point lead for the guys in green and yellow. Make that 18, an 18-point lead now for the guys in green.
Again, the Leopards have been able to preserve this lead, doing it on both ends of the floor. So we'll see if they can continue to sustain this lead.
Cole swings it over to Yuto. Yuto won't get that one to go. And it's gonna go back the other way. Another stop here for the TAOYUAN Leopards and a chance to make it a 20-point lead. Less than a minute left to go here in the third quarter. As they inbound it to Lin Xinquan. Xinquan bringing down the basketball. And that's gonna be a foul on the eager Takashiki Yuto. And penalty here, and Xinquan will be shooting free throws.
He tried to be pesky, but a little too much that time on the defensive end, and unnecessary foul to give up late in the third quarter.
And then Xinquan buries that one. It is now a 19-point lead for the Beer Leopards, as the Taiwanese teams here in the Asian tournament continue their dominating performance in day number 2. As NIHON Tengus, the victim of a dominating performance, currently down by 20 as Davis gets it down low to Yuto. And there's gonna be a foul. 2 free throws here. Both teams are in the penalty now. So moving forward, everyone's gonna be shooting free throws. That's Takashiki Yuto at the line. Buries the first one. 27-year-old Japanese player standing at 5'8", also playing in the Japanese B3 League. Playing for the Tokyo Haishoji B-Trains. Now here for the NIHON Tengus. Now the basketball is back with the Leopards. It's with Perovic. Back to Lin Xinquan. Xinquan. Ooh, a nice pass, but is read perfectly there by Ross Davis. And here comes Yuto. Yuto swings it over. Now it's with Sando. Now it's back with Takahashi. Takahashi, 9 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock has gone dark. Takahashi gives it down to Sando. Sando puts it up, and Sando puts it in. Oh, and we have a technical foul here before the quarter ends. And it's going to be on Sigurd Sando. And technical free throws before the quarter break for the TAOYUAN Leopards.
So canceling out that nice offensive play for NIHON Tengus, allowing the Leopards to sustain the momentum. That could have been a momentum changer right there, but that technical foul will keep the momentum toward the Leopards' favor.
And shooting the free throw here for the Beer Leopards is Wang Xiaoyu. Xiaoyu at the line here for the Leopards. The lefty swingman. Won't get that one to go, as we have 2 seconds on the game clock here. And the Leopards will have the final possession of this quarter. 71-55 is the tally. And a timeout will be called by the TAOYUAN Leopards, and we'll be back with the final 2 seconds of this third period. And a last second shot will be up, and that won't go. And that's going to be it for the third period. The TAOYUAN Leopards 71, NIHON Tengu 55, as we will enter the final 10 minutes of regulation in just a little while. We'll be back here in the 2026 SummerSlam TAT Invitational. Final 10 minutes of the final matchup here in day number 2 of our 4-game game day. It's NIHON Tengu up against the TAOYUAN Leopards. 71-55 is the tally. How did we end up here, Carlo, for the TAOYUAN Leopards to have a commanding lead against the Tengu squad?
Again, the Leopards have done it on both ends of the floor. A stingy defense, forcing the Tengu to make tough shots, and that has led to transition baskets and points in the paint to grab this double-digit lead.
And Perovic gets that tough finish to go down in the paint. Tally Jr. attacks, puts it up, won't get that one to go. Here comes the Leopards once more. A couple of moves here for Sheen Kwan. He puts it up and puts it in.
Nice way to use the screen that time and just using that one dribble pull-up for that jumper.
18-point lead now for the Leopards. A nice two dribble pull-up from Kato. Rico goes there. 75-59. Basketball is with Lin Shin Kwan. A pump fake, a pull-up, in and out. Rebound is going to be hauled in by Zoran Tally Jr. Here comes Ross Davis looking for a teammate here. We'll give it up to Irie Roman. Roman sweeps, Roman stops, Roman swings it over. A three is up, and a three won't be good. And the Leopards will slow it down.
A wasted chance for the Tengu that time. They were wide open on that right side three, but just could not convert.
Perovic looking for a teammate. Gives it in the pinch post area. Sheen Kwan puts it up off the glass and good.
Nice play that time. Looked like a triangle offense set for the Leopards that time for the finish inside.
Ross Davis attacks middle. Nice backdoor feed and a nice backdoor finish for Takahashi Ko.
Number 37 pair standing tall here. And I checked the number of 37. I think he really does idolize Yuki Kawamura because Kawamura was wearing 37 when he played for the Bulls.
Wow. As that will go there. An easy paint shot from Lyo Wen Kai. It's going to be an 18-point lead for the TAOYUAN Leopards, and a timeout will be called. We'll be back with the final period of this matchup. Can the NIHON Tengus squad here pull something off in the next 7 minutes and 19 seconds? Carlo, what would make that possible?
Again, you have to start on defense. They've been unable to play solid defense against the Leopards, so they have to start on that side before they can hope for a better offensive showing.
Once again, a sloppy possession for NIHON Tengu. 79-61, an 18-point lead for the guys with the basketball. And Chong Bo-wen will give it up to Petrovic, and he will bring it up across the timeline. Petrovic goes inside, stops, kicks it out, corner, triple, yes sir!
So the offense continues to pour here for the Leopards, finding the open man on the corner for the three.
21-point lead now for the guys in green, but Zoran Talley Jr. will bring it back down to 19.
But again, the NIHON Tengu can trade baskets, twos for threes. So again, play better defense for you to inch closer here.
Petrovic misfires, and here comes Talley Jr. Top of the key, a couple of moves, crosses over, pulls up. Still no go. Another empty possession here. Petrovic swings it over left side, corner. One dribble, pull up is smooth for Trong Bo-wen.
Rhythm jumper for Trang that time, just faking off his defender and dribble pull up for the open jumper.
Roman launches a three and he buries that one. Just walks up right in the face and buries it. Nothing but net.
Finally, an on-target shot for Irie Roman that time. He would have wanted that to be made earlier in the game.
Petrovic, DHO. Beer Leopards here, down or up by 18. They go inside, they swing it outside, they go into the paint. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. And finally, something positive on the defensive end for NIHON.
Back-to-back good plays on offense as well as on defense for the NIHON Tengu that time. So we'll see if they can make this game a bit more interesting here.
Irie Roman and Trong Bo-wen Have a little bit of a friendly exchange physically. Look at Irie Roman now getting physical. Roman loses it. Oh, and there it is. Saw that one from a mile away. And both teams trying to calm down the energy here. Oh, and a technical foul will be called. Let's see what these officials will call on our players.
I think that's the technical on the Leopards that time. They officially initiated that push right there. But of course, the Roman had a hand for that to happen.
As the NIHON Tengus squad debuting here in the Asian tournament. As the mission for the squad is to build and represent Japanese basketball with pride, discipline, and relentless effort. We're creating more than a team. We're building a culture that players, fans, and the next generation can believe in. As they say, every team has a beginning, and this is theirs here at the Asian tournament. So let's see how the NIHON Tengus squad can continue to fare up. I mean, they won their first game, so that's a good start for their journey. But now they face a tough championship DNA squad in the TAOYUAN Leopards, and they're currently down by 18.
Yeah, I think this is the standard that the Taiwanese teams are setting here. But again, the New Taipei Kings and the Taiwan Beer Leopards are trying to lead the way here early on the first 2 days of leg 3 of the Asian tournament.
Let's see. Team from Japan and trying to finish this game in the last 5 minutes on a strong note. As our officials still at the officials table, as today's games have been fun to watch. The first one was at 1 p.m. where Stadium Academy were able to get their first win over the Philippines, 92-86. And in our second game, the Macau Black Knights was able to win 101-90 against the Sichuan Jincheng Blue Whales after being down being down by 20 points. It was the Macau Black Knights in that game, but they were able to mount a comeback and win by 11. And then in our third game, the New Taipei Kings come out on top and dominate the young Shenzhen squad 82-57, a low-scoring output from Shenzhen. And now we're here with the TAOYUAN Leopards, and they're up 84-66 against NIHON. And a couple of substitutions here on the floor. Irie Roman will be inbounding the basketball. Side out. Basketball here. It's back with Roman. Roman drives. Roman goes all the way off the glass, and that's good.
They've been trying to set up Roman since the start of the game, and he had to go through at least 3 screens that time to free himself up, and finally a clean look inside.
Basketball here is back with the Leopards, 84-68. They're up here. They swing it over to the left side. Great ball movement. Will win. Attacks, puts it up. Won't get that one. A go and a stop here for NIHON. And a foul will be called on Lewis.
Good defense for NIHON Tengu. Nice rotations on the defense that time. And able to complete that stop and draw the foul.
Let's see here. Oh, it's all going to go down. 84-68. Still a lot of time left to be played. Only if NIHON here can maybe string together a couple of points and a couple of stops.
Yeah, if they can make 2 3-pointers in a row, then that could definitely change the momentum here.
Here comes the NIHON Tengu squad. Basketball with Takahashi Ko. Ko pulls up. Ko won't get that one a go. Finch with the rebound. Finch goes over to Irie Roman. Roman, a couple of moves. Swings it over. Takahashi will draw that foul. And you can kind of see some similarity with the play with Takahashi and his idol.
Yeah, of course. Again, a small player that plays bigger than his height, showing you that he belongs in a league of tall players.
Takahashi gives it up. Couple of moves here for Kaltoma, and he will use that one. And here comes Zhao Chang. Zhao Chang goes inside. Petrovic in the mid post. Bumps once, bumps twice. Right hand, a hook. Soft touch won't go. Here comes Cody Finch. They're going the other way here. Finch gives it up. Kaltoma. Kaltoma off the glass, and he will get that one to go.
Nice drive from the right side and just softly kisses it off the glass.
Sorry, that's Yahata. Kaltomo. As basketball now is back with the TAOYUAN Leopards. On John. John swings it over. A three is up for Zhao Chang. That won't go. Ball is going to go out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the TAOYUAN Leopards.
But nice hustle for NIHON Tengu to keep the ball alive, but ball will stay on the side.
Substitution here for the Leopards as Wendell Lewis will come back into the game for Marko Perovic. 84-70, it's back down to a 14-point lead.
Still alive here are the NIHON Tengu. Again, if they can bunch up a couple of baskets and stops, the momentum can certainly change here.
An attack here before the Leopards won't go, but the cleanup here for Wendell Lewis.
So that won't make the coach of NIHON Tengu happy, giving up another easy basket down low.
Basketball here is with Jessamine. Now it's with Roman. Roman pulls up from downtown. That won't go. And the rebound is going to go to Bowen. Couple of moves here for Zhao Chang. Zhao Chang loses it. Zhao Chang gets it. Zhao Chang. And a stop here for Neon. Oh, and a block coming from Bowen. And it's going to stay with NIHON Tengu.
Nice drive by Takahashi to attack that basket and just got denied at the rim.
A substitution here for NIHON Tengu as Takashiki Yuto will come in for Takahashiko. Get it over to Ross Davis. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Irie Roman here. Roman surveying. A couple of moves. Crosses over. Pulls up from three. In and out. And a stop here for the Leopards.
Another great defensive possession for the green shirts that time, but giving them a dose of their own medicine are NIHON Tengu.
And that is a finish there for Yahata Carl Tomo. 86-72 here. 14-point lead. There's a double and there's going to be a foul. And you would wonder if the energy of Nihon was like this from the beginning. This might be a different outcome.
Yeah, a bit too late, barring any miracle comebacks, but again, a bit late of a energy boost here, late in this game.
As the Leopards up by 14, final 2 minutes of the fourth. Wendell Lewis, mid-post, up against Ross Davis. Lewis, right-hand scoop is good, and that's going to be 88-72 now.
That would be the dagger right there. Lewis, another easy reverse layup inside.
And it's going to stay here with the NIHON Tengu squad, but there is going to be a challenge here from head coach Lin Guan-jun of the TAOYUAN Leopards, as TAOYUAN Leopards up by 16 here, looking to get their second win. Let's see if they can do just that against the NIHON Tengu squad.
Again, their coach is trying to leave no stone unturned here. They're up. They're the ones up here, but they're the ones calling a challenge. So they want to make sure that the call was correct and give them another advantage.
As let's see here if they can make it happen. 88-72, 16-point lead. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go here. As the TAOYUAN Leopards, Carlo, trying to really show us that they are in contention as along with the new Taipei Kings.
Again, the Taiwanese teams have been the towering teams so far early on in the Asian tournament.
And there is going to be an easy 2 again for the Leopards. 18-point lead now. As the NIHON Tengus squad, as well as the Shenzhen New Century Leopards, fall to the Taiwanese teams. And we're both high on both of these squads, or especially Shenzhen. And NIHON, after a win in their debut, expected them to pull up a good competition here, but this is probably their first good team that they went up against in their young pro franchise.
Yeah, so also a good reality check for them to be able to recalibrate and show them what they need to do to improve and work on their weaknesses.
Good thing they still have a couple more games to go, as this is a good learning lesson, having it come in the elimination so that when the games matter the most, they can adjust on the fly, and the ball movement of the TAOYUAN Leopards continue here in the fourth.
Again, the Leopards refusing to let up here. With less than a minute to go, they continue to pound the ball and just continue that offensive onslaught.
And the TAOYUAN Leopards up by 19, less than a minute left to go here. And I'm sure the fans of the Leopards back in Taiwan are happy so far that their team are about less than a minute away from getting their second win here in the Asian tournament.
I think the Leopards are trying to get one over the new Taipei Kings. They're trying to match or at least surpass their winning margin from earlier.
As the new Taipei Kings won by 25 points. Right now it's 21 points for the Leopards. As Ross Davis will put that one up. That won't go. Shot clock, game clock practically the same. And let's see here if the Leopards will continue to score, and they look like they will. Corner 3 is up for Joyo, and that won't go. And that's going to be it for this matchup, as the NIHON Tengus squad will attempt a final 3. That won't go. And Cody James Finch will finish that one. It's going to be a 19-point victory for the TAOYUAN Leopards. 95-76. Final thoughts on this final game, Carlo.
Again, the Taiwan Beer Leopards, a dominant performance from start to finish. It's been a disciplined and systematic approach for them to be able to pull away and coast to this blowout victory against the NIHON Tengu. And for NIHON Tengu, again, a good lesson for them as they are early in their young history as a ball club.
And that is going to be it for our final match. The TAOYUAN Leopards will improve to 2-0. And the NIHON Tengu will fall to 1-1. 95-76 is the final score. The guys in green and yellow come out victorious, as that is going to be it on our 4-game game day. Our first game, it was the Stadium Academy up against the Philippine Aces United, and Stadium Academy won that matchup 92-86. As we take a look at the quarter scoring really quickly here, TAOYUAN practically led every single quarter in this game. Only close quarter was the third quarter with only a 1-point margin, as the championship team of TAOYUAN Leopards come out on top in our final match. And going back to today's results, first game was the Stadium Academy with a 92-86 win. The Macau Black Knights with a 101-90 win against the Sichuan Jincheng Whales. third game, it was the New Taipei Kings dominating the Shenzhen New Century Leopards 82-57. And now it was the TAOYUAN Leopards with a 95-76 win over the NIHON Tengus of Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for day number 2 of the 2026 SummerSlam TAT Invitational here in Chengdu, China, as we have another day of basketball action coming your way. As we take a look at the halftime or the full-time stats here, as tomorrow we will start once again at 1 p.m. It will be the Shenzhen New Century Leopards up against the Philippines Aces United. Second game, it will be the Stadium Academy up against the New Taipei Kings. Third game, it will be the TAOYUAN Beer Leopards up against the Macau Black Knights. And our final game will feature the Sichuan Jincheng Whales against the NIHON Tengus team of Japan. And that's going to be it for today. It's the 2026 SummerSlam TAT Invitational. I'm Justin Alfonso alongside Carlos Sacamos. From all the hard-working men and women of the Asian tournament, we say goodnight, Chengdu, China.